Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Here we are entering into Holy Week. And what we're going to do each day this week is look at a significant moment, a story or a parable that Jesus shared or was involved in each day leading up to the cross. On Friday, we have our Good Friday service. And then Sunday, we have our Easter celebration. But Monday through Thursday, I want to share with you some significant things that Jesus did, and he knew this was his last week. So he shared some important things, and he did some important things. Let me just start off on this Monday. It is recorded this in Mark 11, that Jesus entered the temple courts and began driving out those who were buying and selling there. He overturned the tables of money changers and the benches of those selling doves, and would not allow anyone to carry merchandise through the temple courts. And then he quotes what the church should look like from Isaiah chapter 56. He quotes in Mark 11, "My house will be called a house of prayer for all nations, but you have made it a den of robbers." The dog behind me agrees. Can you hear it? Jesus had been healing and redeeming and feeding. He had been out in the countryside, sharing the good news of his kingdom, asking people to join his kingdom where he heals the brokenhearted, he loves the poor, sets free the captives that are caught in the sticky webs of religion and shame. And he comes back to Jerusalem, and on Sunday he rides in on a humble donkey, and on Monday he enters the temple courts and finds that religion has become a big business. So Jesus quotes Isaiah 56, that my house shall be called a house of prayer. I love this. For all nations. The context of Isaiah 56 tells us this. It says that untouchables would be welcome into God's kingdom, that foreigners would join us together. Everyone would be welcome. Outcasts and the poor would be gathered with his people. Go back and read Isaiah 56. It's a beautiful picture of what God wants his church to be like. But Jesus approached a temple pulsing with buying and selling. It was all about merchandise. The court of the Gentiles, the place designed for all foreigners, for all nations to gather to seek the Lord, were overrun with opportunists trying to sell and make and turn a profit. And the Jewish leaders had let this happen. Religion had become a big business right before the cross on this Holy Week. Today, in the Western world, church has become a big business too often itself. Decisions are often based on what will be best economically, the best for the inner circle, rather than following the example of Isaiah 56, where the church will be a place where all nations can pray and heal and receive and be welcomed. So, as we enter into Holy Week, and again, I want to invite you to our Good Friday service. It will premiere at 10 a.m., but you can watch it all throughout the day, Facebook, YouTube. And when you come, and we celebrate big time on Easter Sunday starting at 10 o'clock. But it's Monday. And Jesus has some important things to do and say. As we enter into Holy Week, Jesus kind of sets an example and a reminder on this Monday. Let us remember that Jesus didn't come to start a new business or organization. He came to bring life, to offer life to everyone, to all nations. Church, even though it's good to be organized, a church really isn't so much an organization that an organism that's alive, that penetrates the community in our world, to offer healing and serving and reconciliation and prayer and community. The church is a place not to turn a profit, but to say everyone is welcome. And to remember the words from the prophet Isaiah, "For my house will be called a house of prayer for all nations." This week, this Holy Week, let's take time to pray for all nations. Let's take time to pray for all nations, even our enemies. For God has created all people, a kaleidoscope of colors, races, cultures. He created all, and he died for all. Have a great day. Join me tomorrow as we look at a powerful story Jesus shared on Tuesday. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you tomorrow.